Yo, what's up guys, MrPantaloons here. Let's clear challenge mission number 6 in the deserted factory. We have 3 contracts, lots of HP, lots of defense on this one. I'm gonna bring in this team. Let's do this. For more Rarity clears, check out the links in the description below. Alright, first things first, we're gonna drop in our Vanguards, Fang, and Vanilla, and then we're gonna wait to get some DP and bring in Hitano. Now I'm gonna state that this is basically bare minimum DPS we have here, so I strongly suggest bringing someone stronger. You can swap Steward for Haze and you should be good to go, or just bring in a friend operator to help you out. Alright, we have Orchid there, so do bear in mind that the DPS is gonna be really tough, so I suggest bringing in more arts damage if possible. In the meantime, we have Perfumer there, Meteor, but if this is all you have, this can work if played correctly. Alright, Gaviel, she's in. Have Vanilla there. We're gonna swap out Fang for Moose, and then swap Vanilla out for Durnar. I'm gonna use Hitano skill there. So Moose with that arts damage is gonna help us out with Faust later on. We have Spot in to block Faust shots. Right, so Steward is gonna be one of the main DPS on Faust, and it's gonna be pretty difficult to use him, which is why I suggest bring in Haze or someone stronger. Okay, we use Orchid skill there on the yellow katana. We can also, or we can use a Gravel whenever available, but one or the other should be fine. The yellow katanas, they're not really a problem, especially with the Gaviel and Perfumer there with the heals, even Spot heal if we need it. So here we're gonna use Gravel to block the yellow katana, and then we're good. We don't really need to do much else. Again, even if he goes through, he won't be able to really do anything. I'm gonna use Hitano skill here for the big defender and for the yellow, for the incoming yellow katana. We do use Spot heal there just in case, and Spot heal here, it'll pretty much be always available because yeah, Gaviel, we're running the AoE heal from Gaviel. We have a Perfumer heal as well. So the red katana, this is really important. This red Avenger, we need to drop everything on him as soon as he comes into range of Orchid. We need to get rid of him basically. So we need to throw everything at him. Alright, so we start off with Gravel, of course, followed by Fang. And then we have Vanilla. We're gonna use, we did use Gaviel heal there. Do keep in mind that the healing is pretty important there as well. So we have Gravel again. So we use the Gaviel heal first, then we use Perfumer heal and Durnar skill there on the big defender. Right, so this red Avenger seems like it should go down fairly soon. We can drop another Gravel should we need to, but yeah, he's gonna go down. Now the second red Avenger, now since things are gonna be pretty dicey, we are gonna opt out for stalling the red Avenger and letting him go through. So we're not gonna kill the red Avenger just because our DPS is very low. But if you have higher DPS, you can probably just kill the red Avenger with no problem. But here we're gonna take out Meteor after we're done hitting that mage, because we're gonna need her later, and we are gonna drop again. We're gonna use Gravel to delay the red Avenger as much as possible while we clear out all the other enemies. Alright, we have Durnar skill there. The red Avenger is coming in. We want to save Fang and Vanilla. We can probably use one of them if we have to, but ideally we want to save them because, okay, so we do drop a Fang in there, which honestly I think we could have probably saved her, but we put her down anyway. Right, but Gravel, she needs to go in. So we need these operators because we're gonna have Steward, right? We're gonna bring in Steward, and then Faust is gonna target Steward, but we don't want Steward to go down, so we use the other operators to distract Faust essentially. So once he comes in range here of Orchid, we can drop in Steward to start dealing some damage, and then we can drop Gravel instantly to distract. And now we can take out all the unnecessary operators. Spot, we can take him out since Faust will go for Steward, and if Steward goes down, this is pretty much GG. So we let the Red Avenger go through, and that will let us get our operators faster for that -1 HP seal that we lose here, and it's not gonna do anything, right? Because Faust, even if we kill the Red Avenger, then we still have to deal with Faust. Right, so as soon as Fang goes down, we have to replace her. Then for Vanilla, this is Meteor that's gonna take the spot. And look at Steward, he's already struggling. We're gonna need Gavial heals, Perfumer heals, and he might hit Steward here if we're not fast enough. Steward might survive Faust's shot, but it is pretty likely that he will go down. So look at his health. So Steward needs a lot of uptime here. Look at Faust's HP, he is super tanky. That's why I recommend bringing someone like Haze, and she should be able to deal damage a lot faster than Steward. And just bring in a friend operator, honestly. With that one extra friend operator, there it is, Steward takes a shot there. He does go down here, but see, if we took Faust to about 60%, this is doable. It's still gonna be pretty close, but it is doable. And we need to use this operator. So that spot for Moose there is gonna be ideal, because Faust is not gonna target her in the vents there. So she's going to be able to deal quite a bit of damage to Faust. Hitano also with a little bit of arts damage there. And then we distract with Gravel. And we are going to need Steward one more time. We got to try and distract as much as possible. Keep Hitano alive. And yeah, even with this setup, if you bring in the friend operator, I think that should give you enough time. And hey, if you bring in, like, I don't know, an AF Yala or something, then things should be significantly easier with that additional arts damage. Right, so Meteor goes down there, not too big of a deal, since Faust has that defense boost, right, from the contract, so he's not gonna take that much physical damage anyway. It's all about our arts dealers here, Moose, Hitano, and Steward. So Steward is up. So we're gonna need to bring in Steward here. Faust is almost at the blue box. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that final Gavial heal. We need to replace Gavial. Perfumer, she's gonna be able to heal better than Gavial here. Hitano, nope. Faust is out of range. So we're gonna have to bring in Steward here for the damage, and then we still have a few operators here we can use. We can distract. Also, we need to be careful with our DP. We are pretty much low on DP, so anytime we can take out operators instead of letting them die to Faust is also going to help with that DP. Right, so here we have Gravel, Fang, Orchid, and Steward, and as you can see, we barely had enough damage there with this team. So again, I recommend bringing more DPS. Haze for Steward, again, as I said, should be enough DPS, and then if you bring in a friend operator as well, things should be easy peasy. Alright, so that's gonna be the clear. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one and take care.